Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Stuart here from Spain Speaks with an update video today. We'll have a bit of a chat about what's going on here in Spain at the moment while I go for a drive to fill up the tank. So let's go. So it's a lovely Saturday. As you can see, the sun is shining, a little bit windy, but spring has definitely sprung, as they say, and people out and about enjoying the good weather for a change because it's been a bit wet here in Spain this spring. Let's be honest, hasn't been too bad here, but some parts of the country, for example Valencia, Alicante, Murcia, Andalusia, a little bit wet. The Malaga region, for example, quite rainy in recent times, but hopefully, and I say hopefully, spring is here to stay, and then we'll creep into the summer because, as we know, it's almost summer. Now, on my way to get petrol, not looking forward to filling up the tank because, as we know, petrol prices very, very expensive at the moment, unfortunately. But what can we do? If we want to commute, if we want to drive our cars, we have to put up with these high prices. And even with the 20 cent per litre discount that the government is offering to everybody, not just Spanish people, but anybody in Europe, if you want to come down and fill up your car here in Spain, you'll get a 20 cent rebate. So if you're in France and you want to cross the border, fill up your car. If you're in Portugal, cross the border, fill up your car. Don't worry, the taxpayers of Spain will happily subsidize your fuel. So cross the border and fill up. And when it comes to the economy, more bad news, unfortunately. We're in the slowest economy in Europe. That's right, the slowest economy in Europe again for recovery when it comes to recovering to those pre-pandemic levels. Spain just can't get off the ground, and every month there is a new prediction about economic growth in this country, and it comes down every month because something happens, whether it's the war in Ukraine, whether it's high inflation, whether it's this, whether it's that, the economy not getting back to those pre-pandemic levels. In Madrid, it's not too bad because, as we know, Madrid is the motor of the Spanish economy. The capital city, it's where all the action happens. There are a few other places in Spain where the economy is quite good, but in the tourist areas, unfortunately, still lagging behind. Places like the Balearic Islands, places like the Canary Islands, of course. Until those numbers get back to solid pre-pandemic levels, then those economies are not going to recover, unfortunately. And I was speaking to somebody the other day in Gran Canaria, and he's packing up and heading to the UK to look for a job. He was living there before, so he's got residency in the UK, so he's heading back. He thought he'd come back to Spain for a while and check it out and see if things are better, but got caught in the pandemic and things haven't returned, and unfortunately still can't find a decent job. So he's going to pack his bags, leave the sunny Canaries and head to gloomy London, I think, where he's going to try and find a job. So unfortunately a few other people, I imagine, going to do that because jobs not good at the moment. Still the highest unemployment rates in Europe, unfortunately. Now, another piece of news that caught my attention, and it has to do with driving. I was reading in the UK press that Spain and the United Kingdom have reached an agreement on which drivers from the UK here in Spain that get caught speeding on the cameras can get fined in the UK. They've come to an agreement, apparently, that Spanish fines can be claimed in the United Kingdom. And I'm thinking to myself, how can they come to an agreement on this, but they can't come to an agreement on foreign UK resident driver's licenses in this country? That's what I can't understand. So yeah, okay, we'll allow Spain to claim speeding fines in the United Kingdom for people that come down here in their car and obviously travel a little bit too fast on some of those roads, thinking that they couldn't get caught. I mean, let's be honest, it happens in a lot of European countries. You go to another European country in your car and you speed because you think you can't get caught on the radars, or they can't get that fine out of you. But Spain and the UK have apparently come to an agreement, and now those people that have been caught speeding on one of the many speed cameras around this country will have to pay that fine, let's say. So they couldn't come to an agreement on exchanging UK driver's licenses, but they could come to an agreement on getting those fines. So well done. Now we're coming into the industrial area here now, and this is where my local petrol station is. So regular viewers to the channel will know that this is where I fill up my car. So I'll just get through this roundabout here. Chuck a right, got the Guardia Civil there, and we will go into the petrol station, get some fuel. And as I said, I'm not looking forward to this, because even with that 20-cent rebate, fuel prices are at record levels. Unfortunately, let's have a look. And there's a lot of people here. So I do not know what is going on when it comes to petrol in this country. So we'll wait and see what we can do. There's going to be a bit of a wait here, because obviously there are a few people filling up at 95 unleaded, 183.9. So we'll wait for this bloke here to fill up his Audi. So basically that's the story at the moment. As I said, the economy just not moving. And to be honest, I'm getting fed up with the politics of this country. I've been fed up in the past, and I'm getting pretty fed up again, because it is just an economy that is just so slow. Every time there's a crisis, it gets absolutely smashed. Then we go back to square one, unemployment goes up, and then we're always chasing, it seems. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to fill up the car, so I'll be back in a tick. Okay, petrol done and dusted. I'll have a look at the price in a minute, but I'll tell you what, I've never paid so much for petrol in my life in this car. I'll pull over here in a minute and we'll check out the damage. Well, I'm stuck here because a truck's parked in the middle of the road, not letting anybody past. So it was €77.50 before the discount, and with the discount, €69.07. So what's that? About €8, more or less, discount on the fuel. And as I said, 42 litres, so it would have cost me $77.50 had there not been a discount. But luckily, we do have a discount. So that's where we are at the moment. And as I said, I'm getting fed up with the politics of this country. I might have to change the focus of the channel. I might turn the channel into a food and drink channel. Just start going to tapas bars and having a Coke and trying out the different tapas and all of the different types of food that we have here in Spain. Travel around to the different areas, try out the different local regional cuisines. I might change the focus of the channel, because as I said, I'm getting a bit depressed with the way the economy is going here. The constant scandals, the spy scandal that's going on at the moment, absolutely ridiculous. The government came out the other day and admitted that they have been spying on the Catalonian independence leaders, people that they thought were a threat to the Spanish state. And one of them, of course, is the Catalonian president, Pere Aragonés. He was high on the list of getting spied on by the government, and he's not happy, and he's called for an important meeting or an immediate meeting with Prime Minister Sanchez to sort that out. So no doubt the Catalonians will get more concessions as a result of this Spygate scandal. A lot of people critical of the government at the moment, saying that they have thrown their intelligence agency under the bus in order to save their coalition government, because it was the coalition partners that were not happy with the way things were going. Luckily, they're pulled over here. Get past the truck. Fantastic. So they're not happy with the way, the coalition partners are not happy with the way the government organised this spying. And of course, the government has thrown, as I said, the spy agency here under the bus in order to save the coalition. And a lot of people critical of that. But anyway, it is what it is. Politics in this country, disaster. Economy is a disaster. But if you want to live in this sunny place that we have, that's what you got to put up with, unfortunately. Now I'm going to start to wrap the video up. I'm going to go and buy some flowers, try and brighten up my day. I'm going to try and get some geraniums, see if they have them in this local shop here. Might buy a few. I like the flowers of the geranium. They look quite nice in the garden, so I'm going to get a few of those. Wrap the video up. Questions and comments, please leave them in the section below. Debate the video out as you normally do. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. I'll see you in the next one. Hasta luego.